Hello, manifestors. So let me tell you right off the bat, if you are someone who is struggling manifesting their desires, if you are new to the law, if you want to understand better how this works and how this works in relation to you, this video is for you. And please give yourself a favor and watch all the way to the end. My name is Sylviane. I am a manifesting coach. And if you want my help to manifest your desires, just click the link below this video in the description box. That will take you to my website where all my packages are gathered. Also, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. This helps the video to spread more. This helps more people like you to understand the law of assumption. So I wanted to make this specific video because I see a lot of people struggling with their desires, no matter what the desire is. And this is because they are completely forgetting that their desire is already theirs. Your desire is already yours. And all you have to do is surrender to that desire, meaning accepting, knowing that this desire is already yours, period. The only reason you do not see your desire is because you are refusing to see it, as Neville said. And for those who don't know this quote yet, who have forgotten it, here it is again. You are already that which you want to be, and your refusal to believe this is the only reason you do not see it. The very reason you feel that you don't have your desire now, you feel that your desire is fleeing from you, missing in action, it's because of that. What Neville says here. It's your refusal to believe that it's already yours. It's your refusal to surrender to your desire. Now, why is this the case? And why is this the case for so many people? Well, it's the case because, truth be told, people who land on this teaching, on the law of assumption community, come from a desperate place, and yours truly included, right? All of us. I don't think there is many people that could say, oh no, I landed on this community because I was feeling so great, right? All of us, or at the very least, most of us, when we landed on the community of the law of assumption, of conscious manifesting, of Neville Goddard's teaching, it's because we were in a desperate place. We had lost the love of our life. We were in a dire financial situation. We had this chronic disease we wanted to get rid of, or this deadly disease that we want to get rid of. But in all cases, it was a dramatic situation. A dramatic situation that unknowingly we had manifested in our physical experience. But the point is, we didn't know that. All we knew is that we were desperate. And when we are desperate, we are in pain. It's an emotional pain, which is way worse than a physical pain. We were in that emotional pain that we wanted out, right? If you listen to business coaches, they will tell you the number one thing that you have to focus on to get more business, to get more clients, is finding out what the pain of your potential client is. Why? Because in human beings, the number one thing that people are wanting to do is to remove their pain. So when you've lost the SP, you feel a tremendous pain inside. And what do you want? You want to remove it. So what do you want? You want to manifest that X back. And when you start typing on your little Google search engine how to manifest an X back, eventually, you find Neville Goddard. You find the community of conscious manifesting. But the thing is, you are desperate. Same thing with money. When you start typing how to manifest money, you are finding eventually the law of assumption, the teaching of Neville Goddard, but again, you are desperate. And same thing for health, same thing for whatever desperation you are in. You are this desperate person landing on the community of conscious manifesting and eventually finding Neville Goddard's teaching. But that's the point. The key word is you are in a desperate place. So going from feeling and being desperate, which is a state, right, to understanding who you truly are, there is a gap. Truth be told, there is a big gap. And this is why those past couple of years or so, you have seen all those new coaches like mushrooms after a rainy night, because they figured out that there is a gap that they can fill. And I'm not saying this in a negative way. There's truly a gap that all of us coaches can fill. And the gap is understanding where you are now and where you want to be. There is a gap. Even though that gap is all in your mind, it's all an illusion, you still believe in that gap. Therefore, it exists. And coaches like me, we are trying to help you guys to understand that the gap is really just an illusion. And as we were discussing yesterday in my group, what I like about manifesting coaches who are honest, and most of the good ones that I know are pretty honest, they are telling you, like I do, that you don't need us. You really don't. And those who are telling you that you need them, flee from them, please, by all means, right? But most honest, good manifesting coaches will tell you, you don't need us, but we are here because basically you believe that you do, right? That's the real reason why we're here. You believe that there is a gap. You believe that you need our help. And maybe you do in some way, and you will be better able to understand who you truly are, where you stand right now, by talking to someone that can tell you, hey, I caught this, I caught that. So in this regard, I agree, you may need someone, you may need a coach to help you see that. But other than that, if you get that law, if you understand what it is, what it's trying to tell you, and who you are, who is your I am, then you do not need anyone at all. So if you are in this desperate place where you feel pain, where you feel lack, where you feel that you are not now who you want to be, that you don't have now what you want, I suggest that you take it easy. Start by calming yourself down. Start by reading Neville. Start by meditating on who you truly are. Start understanding from within, not just intellectually, who you truly are. And start remembering the thing that is suffering right now. It's your avatar. It's your ego. Because you were born with complete amnesia, as Neville said. You were born having it all, knowing it all, but the name of the game is that you are born in this world with complete amnesia in order to play the game. And we wouldn't be able to really play the game if we knew that we already are God. The name of the game was they're going to have complete amnesia, not remembering a bit of who they truly are, so they are going to play the game completely. It's like you are playing a play or a movie, but you are completely forgetting that you are an actor to start with. So you are completely in it. You are the character. But it's still a character. It's still an avatar. So if you feel desperate, instead of trying to manifest your desire from this desperate place, which is a desperate state, therefore nowhere on earth you are going to manifest what you want from there, calm down, pause for a minute, and start meditating on that. That it's all a game, we could call it all a lie even, all an illusion, and it's your avatar that is suffering. It's not you, it's not the real you, I promise you. It's not the real you, it's that avatar that you completely think you are. It's that character, like a character in a movie, an actor who is playing a character in a movie, but who would have completely forgotten that they are playing a character. Meditate on that as a start. Once you feel that you finally get this, not just intellectually, not just as a, oh, that's a nice story, that I could believe in. None of that. Truly let that sink in for a moment. And focus on that and that only. And then, only then, manifest consciously your desire, whatever desire you have. And I promise you, when you surrender to your desire this way, by doing the inner work first, which is really understanding who you truly are, manifesting your desires, surrendering to your desire, and therefore manifesting it way faster and easier, will become a fact. The main problem that I'm seeing out there, though, is that all their focus is on to satisfying their avatar, satisfying their ego now. They want that SP, they want that money, they want that lifestyle, but they refuse to take the time to wake up first, so to speak, right? And they're doing it because they feel that they are going to manifest their desire faster when it's the other way around. If you don't want to take the time to understand who you are, to work on your conception of self, your concept of self first, and then you will be able to manifest your desire, any desire, so easily and effortlessly. But instead you feel that from the state that you are in now, from the desperation, from the need, from the lack of understanding as well, you can manifest specifically a specific desire. That's why you find it hard. It's because you haven't closed that gap yet. And this is why you are struggling, and this is why you are watching video after video, searching for coach after coach, because you have not done the work, the inner work that you need to do first, that will take you out of your desperation state, that will help you mentally, emotionally, physically, in every way, shape, or form. Neville said, a change of circumstance happens as a result of a change in your state of consciousness. And unless you change that state of consciousness, which is what I call the inner work, because it's something that is attained by looking inside, looking inward, meditating, and understanding first, maybe intellectually, but digesting this understanding of the knowledge of this law. And by doing this, by changing your state of consciousness. So if right now you are in the state of consciousness of being desperate, of feeling separated from your desire, separated from your SP, that state of consciousness needs to change first. And then manifesting that desire, manifesting that SP, manifesting whatever will become easy, flawless. The reason it is not now, it is because you haven't changed that state of consciousness to start with. Once you change the way you feel, your state of consciousness first, you can easily surrender to your desire. Surrendering to your desire means you accept it because you already know it's yours. So the fighting, the wandering, the looking at 3D, all of that disappear pretty much. And this is what it means to surrender to your desire. But it can only be truly done from the state of consciousness where you already have that desire, as opposed to be desperate from a state of not having your desire. I hope this was helpful, guys. If it was, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, comment, ask your question. I read all the comments, read all the questions. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you need my personal help, check the link down below this video. See you next time.